welcome to another handcam stream. Welcome. We are about to get to the third part of this. How are you doing? Let's see. I have... Let me show off where we left off last time. So, I'm a bit scared. Should be fine. So this is where we left off. Okay. We have this one. The little boy. He's perfect. And then we have... Yeah, sorry. Then we have the robot, which only has one wing arm for now, but it will soon have two of them. And of course, behind the shot, we have the baby, the squishy baby. So we also have. Okay. Today, since last time, I was kind of like spilling. Like condensation water everywhere. This time, let me show you. I have some like a cold drink. See? It looks weird because the cup is pink, but it's just normal. But to not spill it everywhere, look at this. It's the only thing I had. Okay, don't judge. I kind of forgot how to do this, so it's gonna be interesting. Also, we have a lovely fan to help me cool down, because today is very hot. I think it's like 30 something degrees Celsius, of course, because we're in Europe here. A fancy coaster indeed. I got a coaster from Throne, a lovely gift from Cav, but it's gonna take a little bit to get to my house. I think it should be here before the end of the month, but I am not sure. Hello everyone. 37-ish. Yeah, there's 37 degrees and I am dying. Okay. Let's see, I'm so excited to do this. Do I need this for anything? Put it here for now. Kind of forgot what I was doing last time. Oh, now I remember. I had this box with the things inside. Let me move them. So this one, let's leave it here. And all of the pieces can go into this. So that we have... What? Now we have this, like, here, so everyone can see. I am dying, it's so hot. Okay, last time I made a little mistake, so I was a bit confused by the instructions, so hopefully this time I don't get it wrong. I'm very scared to, like, get it wet because of my water here. Actually, I'm gonna drink it. I'm probably gonna have to take a little breaks throughout the stream to actually go and get more water to drink. Because it's so hot today. So, that said, let's start. Oof. Okay, I should have all the tools here. Once again, let's just go through the tools. Some of them are professional, some aren't. So we have a blade. A lovely little blade. Which is pretty professional. We have pointy tweezers. Which are very useful for grabbing, especially stickers. Normal tweezers just because why not? These are not professional tools. These are like beauty tweezers. And then we have nail cuticle cutters. Once again, beauty tools. And then very tiny, very small curved, can you see the curve? Curved scissors. Again, these are professional tools. I say professional, but you know what I mean, like miniature handling, specifically made for this. So, squish check. Is the chat fine here, by the way? Okay. Let's start building the other one. So I'm gonna need items, PC. I hate the PC again. Humans are softer Gampla? I think so. Do you get built like step by step by someone? I guess you could say your mother built you step by step with like soft little plastic pieces. I mean flesh and skin. By the way, I noticed that I have made a little tiny, you see like small mistake when I set the time for the stream. I accidentally set 3:30 p.m. instead of 2. That was a big oopsie, but it was the correct time was written on the schedule, so I hope that's not a problem. Anyways, we are looking for this. So PCD, 2 of them. Eh? What do you mean PC? Eh? Eh? Oh, they're here. Because you see, okay. There is D. It's hard to see, I'm sorry. There is D over here. These two are D. And then here is E. I was like, what? 2D? They are down here. These are D. Bone mechas puzzled by a brain. Well, that's actually true. So, a bit weird to think about it that way, but it is true. Okay, so we got, and we cut this with the tweezers. Why am I speaking like this? I'm always scared to cut on the wrong spot. Come on. I'm trying to remind myself to do this where you guys can actually see instead of just doing it separately. Wait, this is not good. I cannot move to my desk. Okay. Okay, the up here should be good. Yes. It's very dark in my room. The lighting in the stream is pretty good, but in real life it's kind of hard to see. Not going to lie. Which is why I'm honestly scared to make mistakes, because I cannot see. Maybe. This does not help, actually it makes it worse. I have a lamp down here, but it's pointed downwards. You can see the light in this corner. It's pointed downwards, so it doesn't get to my eyes and like blind me. but for that reason I can't really see things. That's fine. So we have these two. Let's do the cleaning up for them. Wait! I am missing something. It fell down on the floor. This nail file. This is actually for nails, but it's fine. So you don't need to spend a lot of money on getting all the tools. If you have a woman in your house, you can simply steal her things. Oops, sorry, I'm doing this out of frame again. I should have a light that's like close to my head and pointed downwards, but the one I have is actually like this way, so it's pointed right towards my face. It's not the best. Which is why I use my fingers a lot, like I'm touching instead of looking with my eyes. It's genuinely dark. It's crazy. I used to have a lamp that made sense. Not sure what happened to her. Someone stepped on the plug, so now instead of being, you know, like the things like this, they are all like bent and we cannot use it anymore. Yes, studio lamps are hot, which is not the best thing in this situation, but I'm already dying anyways. Let's see if I can cut this better. My goal for today is actually getting this wing done, and that's it. That's my plan. If I can get one wing done, then I'm happy. I don't want to melt. I actually don't know what I did differently last time. I feel like I had so much more light in my room. I could see a lot better than this. Let's see. What if I just blind myself? Is it better? Nope. Come on. This is annoying. Maybe it's just my eyes, to be honest. It might just be my eyes. A hair stuck to the Let's do it here. Okay. A full long hair stuck to it. Oh my god. What made you think I was bald? Excuse me. I guess all the Giga Chads are bald. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Can we please go back to when we had like 15 degrees? Thank you. This is the reason why I'm waiting to do the snack review, because if I did the snack review today, all the snacks would just be melted, and that would not be good. There's something wrong with this. I simply cannot make it look better than this. It's crazy. What? Everything I do is worse. The Japanese sweet box? Yeah, exactly. I have it, it's just waiting because I cannot review them in the States. These pieces are like the soft plastic ones. They are just so hard to clean up. I don't know why. Time to collect the blade. I've noticed something a little bit weird about the things that normal people do. Like going to school or going to work. Is that, at least my personal experience with both of these things, is that they just give you no information about things and you're kind of supposed to just figure things out on your own, or I guess just not ask questions. Maybe that's why, which is really bothering me currently, because it's like both with my old job and the thing I had before that was not a job, it was kind of like a volunteer job thing, but let's say it was kind of an internship, let's say. and my job and everything, all of these have one thing in common, and it is that the first day of my old job, of my internship, the first day is always like, I have no idea where I even need to go. Which I think is insane, but I guess that's the norm. That's what's kind of normal. Because my sister also said that she had the same experience. Which is like, you're kind of supposed to know. Like, they might give you like an approximate location. Like, I knew where my job was, like where the place, the building was. But I'm gonna give you a simple example. Let me just check the number. Yes. I'm gonna give you a simple example. I used to work in this factory, right? And my factory, it had an entrance that was for like, let's say, guests. There is like a secretary. There's like this entrance that's like a pretty entrance, and there's usually this lady that like gets the people in. They're like, oh, she might ask for your name and tell you where to go, or call someone when this is like where guests come in, where maybe clients or people like that, they come in and it's like, oh, this is where you're supposed to go. So when I had my interview for the job, that's the door I went through, of course. On my first day, all I knew was like, okay, you start at 7:30. And mind you, I had a total breakdown the day before I started my job. My mom was like, oh, it's fine. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I have no clue. I'm like, I'm going into this job. And I'm lost. Like, I just felt lost. And I didn't like that. Like, of course, I didn't like that. I was extremely distressed because I want to know what I'm going to do at work. And I was so stressed because I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know anything. I don't know any information about my job. She was like, it's fine. They don't expect you. It's your first day. They don't expect you to go in there and like know how to do everything. They know it's your first job, so they're gonna like, mentor you. I was like, yo, okay, that's fine. I'm not stressed because I think they are gonna expect me to like be extremely productive from the first 5 minutes. But I was simply stressed because I wanted to know what I was going to do. I wanted to know what the next day was gonna be like, and I had no idea. And rightfully so, because the first day I got to work, I got there, 7:30. It was the time I was supposed to be there. And I tried to get in from the door that I had seen the last time I went there. There was only one door that I knew of, and I went there and the door was closed. There was no one inside because the person that works there starts later. That's the time, like when people come in. So I was there like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? And luckily someone else was coming in at the same time, and like they saw me and they were like, are you the new girl that starts today? I was like, yes. And he was like, yeah, this is where the door is for like workers. And I was like, well, thanks for nothing. They could have told me that beforehand. And a lot of things were like that. Like so many things I like just had no clue on how to do, where I was supposed to go, and things like that. And now going back to the other job I had, the interview, the internship thing, my internship, the interview was online, like on video. So I actually never even went to the place physically before my first day. And I had no idea where I was supposed to go. I know, like, the only thing they told me was, like, at the hospital, because it was near the hospital. But yeah, it's funny because it's not even like the hospital, it's like a building that's part of the hospital, but there's like this old part of the hospital. It's kind of weird. But anyways, the hospital is big, right? So again, the only thing I was told is like I had to be there at this time at the hospital, and it's like, oh, where do I go? And when I got there, there were no signs telling me where I should go, and I was just like, I'm so lost, I don't know what to do. And I was in front of it, like the entrance, hoping to find someone there maybe, and there was no one, and I was like, what? And I'm always so scared to be late because I usually am late. I'm bad with times, so that also like scared me a lot because I didn't know like how the internship worked at the time. I didn't know that, you know, it's an internship. It's not that like you need to be here by this minute specifically or otherwise you're gonna lose your job. It's an internship, it's fine. But I was starting to like sweat. I was so nervous. I was like, I'm gonna be late, I'm in the wrong place, what do I do? And I had this phone number and I called her and I was like, I'm here at the hospital, I don't know what to do. And he was like, she just wait there in front of the hospital. And then this other girl that was also doing the internship, but she started like 2 weeks before me, she came there and she was like, oh, are you the new person? I was like, yes. And she was like, oh, hello, nice to meet you. And she like brought me into the building, but they had me just there like guessing where I should go. That's just like way too common. I feel like we should give people information on what they need to do. Especially like if you know there's someone new starting today, you should probably like wait for them outside or something like that. It's very weird. My sister had an even weirder experience because she had this job that was, I guess the interview was online for it, a video interview, and then the job was meant to be like a remote job, like she wasn't supposed to actually work physically at an office. But I think on her first week, they didn't even give her the like usually your first day, even if it's a remote job, you need to go somewhere because they need to give you the PC, the things you're gonna use. And they basically just didn't tell her anything. She was just like, what do I do? Where do I go? And I remember something about her going to the office and simply finding the office empty. She was like, what? Where do I go? And then afterwards, and like she tried to contact people and she was like, guys, what do I do? And then they kind of like sent her the things by mail or something like that. Am I the only person finding this very odd? Why are things structured this way? Why are we not telling people information? And again, I am panicking because I need to start university soon. I know the day, but that's all I know. I don't even know the time. Okay, I need to be there that day. It's like on a Monday. Okay, I need to be there Monday, but the university I go to, it has like different campuses, like different buildings. I don't even know in which building I'm supposed to go and what time I'm supposed to be there. And I guess that's something they are gonna tell me like maybe next week. But I'm here waiting and I'm like sweating because what if they don't tell me? Like, I don't know. I'm just so anxious. It's really messing with me. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just like this little tiny bit too anxious as a person. But is it really that hard to just have things like written down beforehand? Especially when it's something like a university. Like, I guess a private company, especially the one that I worked for, was like a smaller company, and it's like, okay. But if you're like a university, you have so many students, and everything is pretty much the same every year, I suppose. Why don't you just have like a written like guide for like what the first day is going to be like on your website? It's crazy that they don't just share that information with people. So I need E. This one needs E. Wait, before I do that. Cooling down so I don't die. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit... I think I am spoiled in this, in a sense that I am used to doing things. Like very specific things. Let's say online. I've noticed that the way international companies work is very differently from other things. For example, let's say you want to apply for something online, like if there is a like let's say like a job thing online, or you want to participate in like a competition of some sort, and you need to fill in, usually you need to fill in this what do you say, like a document thing. You need to fill that out with all your information, you know, those like art things you can win. How do you say it? I cannot think of the word. Just art competition, like you fill in your description and then you send your artwork and something like that, and then maybe at the end you win a prize, hopefully. You know, that kind of thing. That's all very structured. There's like written rules. Yeah, form. There's like written rules for the things. Like, okay, these are the competition rules. These are the formats that you need to submit the things in, and this is how the thing is gonna work. Like, these are the dates. These are the dates to submit, and then we are gonna contact you back in like 2 weeks, and then there's gonna be like maybe like a voting period, and then the prize is gonna come out, and like everything they just tell you beforehand, like you know everything, and everything is very structured, and there's like written explanations for everything. So I guess I'm kind of spoiled in that sense. I am used to that kind of way of working. I am not used to this kind of thing where you just make people guess what they are supposed to do. University never interested me, really. University, I used to be someone that wasn't really into university. I was like, you know, university is kind of meh. And I still think it's not something that you need in your life. I don't think you need to have a degree or need to go to university. But if you're interested and you really want to learn something specific, not because the university is really gonna give you things that you might not find elsewhere, because I think if you want to learn something by yourself, with your own like time and way of learning them, you can definitely do so. You can find information online, you can get books and learn by yourself. But it is a good way to, first of all, find other people that are also interested and maybe very knowledgeable. Like sometimes you might meet someone that is an expert in the field, and also you get like a structured way of learning the things, which is, I guess, what I need personally. I need to have someone tell me every week, like, this week we are going to study this subject and next week we're going to study that subject, because I tend to like overdo things at first when I'm like, oh, this is very interesting, and I overdo it and I study too much and I go very fast, like way faster than they would in university, and then I burn myself out and I just kind of like lose interest or just, you know, stop studying. I guess I need that like structured thing where it's like, this is what we're studying, this is what we're studying, that is what we're studying. So like you don't overdo it in the first month, but then you also are kind of forced to also keep studying for the next month. So I guess that's useful, the whole like system for me personally. And then of course it's useful to have a piece of paper at the end that tells you like, yeah, this person is an expert in this subject. No, I understand. I'm with you, Kios, on the I don't think that's been spoiled. I agree. Like I personally believe that's how things are supposed to be. And it's not just like I prefer it this way. I feel like it would be helpful for everyone. Like, why shouldn't we tell people informations? But I guess I'm just trying to be funny. So yeah, for me personally, university is more about, it kind of sounds weird, but it's more about the experience. It's more about going there, maybe meeting other people, like-minded people, hopefully, and having a structure. And also, yeah, forcing myself to actually take things seriously, because I am interested in so many things and I put myself like 200% in everything that I do, which again tends to burn me out, but I never take myself too seriously, in the sense that even if I'm very good at something that I studied personally, if I don't have like external approval or something, I tend to downplay myself, which is something that I would still do even if I was in like a school setting, because I just know I would. But it's a bit more like inevitable, right? For example, right now I need to force myself to actually call myself an artist, which is pretty funny, because I never like to use that term. It sounds like I'm like full of myself. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, you're not that good. You're bad. Every kid can pick up a pencil and draw something. You're not an artist. But I guess lately, because I am being paid to draw, like I literally have a part-time job as an artist, I'm kind of like forcing myself to accept that term, to accept like, okay, maybe I am not a kid with a pencil. Maybe I can say I am a beginner artist. And I feel the same way about university. Like if I'm forced to accept that, this thing that I am very passionate about and that I study deeply, maybe for once in my life, I could actually be like, oh yeah, I am a something something major. It's not the same as saying like, oh yeah, I really like this subject. What do you mean? I am not all or nothing. I am all. Like, I do the things, but I just do not accept. I just don't recognize it. I don't know if you... Yes, you are an artist. I am not an artist! I am a wannabe artist. I am an amateur. I am literally the definition of a professional. Yeah, but see, it's wrong. Like, it doesn't sound... Like, I go all in on the things. Like, I put all the effort in, but I refuse to accept that I am enough. You know? Because I'm not. I really am not. You do technically make art. I even get paid to make the art. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Wait. You're enough. Thank you guys. Thank you for telling me I'm enough. I am wint enough. Are you guys wint enough? So we have the second wing now. And now we can put it back here. I remember this was kind of hard. I need to... Here. I'll make this. Enough. Enough sounds kind of weird. Maybe we can do the joke with Noctis. Can't spell the winter without win. Oh my god, that's true. Okay, so this goes in here, correct? It should. Why is it so hard? Am I doing this wrong? What? I broke it. This is so fragile. This Ken's job is art. It's not painting. It's just art. We have already defined that my job is, as a Ken, my job is violence. I think I'm breaking it. Come on. Okay. It's a bit weird, I just need to make it... Okay. Yay, we have 2 wings now. Okay, time to cool down. Time to cool down. Where's the thing? Here. Ah, so good. Can of famine, the can of pestilence, the can of death. Can you could hear? I am the can of pestilence, that's me. Oh my fuck! Melting. Okay. So hot. So hot. I'm actually not wearing long sleeves. These are just like actually really long gloves. Oh, I'm dying. Last time I was actually wearing sleeves. But today, nah, today is too hot. I cannot do that. Jesus Christ. Last time I was wearing like the gloves and then like long sleeves on top. But nope. Victorian lady gloves, of course. Like, have you not seen my coaster? It's so funny because it's this like plastic thing and then the coaster. Okay, now we need to put the two wings on, which I already have done. See here. And then we have this part here. So this is A2. Let's look for A2 again. Wait. Okay. A2. See. This is plastic thing. A2. Perfect. I hate the soft plastic things. Ugh. Cute pink glass. I love that it's like a plastic. It also says, I cannot show you because if I did that, which is what I did yesterday. No, not yesterday, Monday. When I just like got water on everything, that would not be good. You see, there's water inside. It says here on the side, hashtag wake up beautiful. I have no idea, but it's like a thing that I got. It wasn't even me, like someone in my family bought a product by Vichy, like the beauty, like skincare products. And this was like a little gift. It has also like a plastic top for the glass so that you can put inside like coffee or tea and take it with you, which I've actually used a lot. Hey, wake up beauty. Slay. It's very old, so it's funny because the whole sleigh thing wasn't out yet, at least not that I knew of. But yeah, I've used that a lot. I used to go to work Vichy. Yes. When I did my internship, sometimes I didn't have time to have breakfast, so I would just like make the latte, the cappuccino, whatever you want to call it, cafe latte, and I would put it in here and just like take it to work because my brother used to drive me to work and I worked in an office, so I could have a drink while working. It wasn't a problem. I actually loved the internship. I want to go back to that time, because they would let me do a lot of things. Like, it wasn't one of those places like my previous job, not previous, after that, but like before now. My other job that I had was like extremely strict. You couldn't do anything, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. It was a different environment to begin with, but it was much more, I would say, like old school way of thinking. Like, oh, you need to behave this way, you need to behave, you need to show off that you are working, which doesn't mean like you need to work. It means that you need, you know, those things, especially like the Americans, the concept of, if you are sitting down, maybe like a cashier, the cashiers in the US, they cannot sit down because then their job wouldn't be as hard and it wouldn't look like they are putting in as much effort, you know, the whole thing. That was very much the mindset of my job. It wasn't about actually being productive, actually maybe improving the way you do things so that you would get a better result. It was all about, you know, behaving a certain way, showing off how hard you're working, which is ridiculous. I guess a lot of workplaces, they kind of expect you to suffer. It's like, if you're not suffering at work, then you're not working hard enough. It's like, excuse me, sir, what benefit is it giving to the company that a worker is suffering? And also, what downside is there to a worker that is enjoying their time as they work? Like during the internship, again, I know it's an internship, it's not a job, it's not the same thing, but in the internship, my, let's say, boss, she would encourage us to actually listen to music while working. She was like, oh, this is a kind of a boring job that you need to do today, so you should put on some music while you do that. It's like, yeah, true. Why would you not listen to music while you work? But a lot of workplaces are like, oh, you're listening to music, you're not working hard enough. What the fuck? How is it making my work any more meaningful by not listening to music? Like, I guess sometimes you need to concentrate depending on what you're doing. You might need full, like, attention, so you cannot listen to music for that reason. I can understand that. But more often than not, it's not really about concentrating or anything. It's about just showing that you're dedicated to the job. It's all very ridiculous to me. Especially because recently I found out that I used to kind of joke about this, and I know a lot of people used to meme this on the internet. It was something that most people resonated with. It was the whole idea that, like, I need to sketch while in school to concentrate on, like, the lesson. Like, I am more concentrated on the lesson if I'm, like, scribbling, doodling something, than if I'm not. Like, I need to have something, like a doodling thing or music in the background, to concentrate on whatever I'm doing. It depends on what I'm doing, if I want music or if I want to have my hands busy. At school, I need to have my hands busy. I need to draw. I need to do something. And I've always said that kind of as a joke. It's like, oh yeah, I concentrate more as I doodle. Haha. I swear it's true. And I was kind of just like coping, you know? But recently I watched some videos about like ADHD, autism, you know, neurodiversity. And they said in those videos, like actual, like backed up by science things, that actually, yes, some people need to have like a STEAM of sorts, which could, like doodling is one of them, in order to concentrate in school. And I was like, wait, so the thing that I said jokingly, that I said while thinking this is not true, was actually true? Like I was actually really benefiting from doodling? I was actually concentrating more for real? I thought I was joking. I thought I was coping. Opa. It's just that company people can be asked to actually check if you're doing your job or not. So they tell you to be uncomfortable. It's because you definitely are working if you do. Which is, yeah, again, in my case it's not, it's partially true. Like, of course, if I have nothing, like I cannot do anything, then I will partially do my job. But I know for a fact that if I am comfortable doing my job, I'm in the right environment, I can listen to my music, or I can do all those little things that help me, I am gonna be a lot more productive. Yeah. And I know this for a fact because, you know, I am kind of a freelance person most of the time. I work for myself in my own environments, and I know how productive I can be when I have my music on. My YouTube video, music, and Twitch stream on in the background at the same time, then I'm gonna be much more productive. I ironically go 50% faster. Yeah, I've noticed when I am streaming, which streaming is not something that helps for me personally. Like, it doesn't help me concentrate on what I'm doing. It just actually slows me down because I'm talking and I get distracted, and also I cannot concentrate on like passive things like watching a video. I am much slower when I'm drawing on stream, and I have to not have a big video in the background that I can like listen to. I am so much slower. And I've also, maybe stream is a thing, I've also noticed sometimes I've tried drawing while joining Discord voice chats, but like there's like people talking, and then maybe sometimes I need to like talk, like maybe they ask a question, and I've noticed that slows me down a lot, because if I have my YouTube video in the background, usually I have one tab with music and one tab with like a video essay or someone just talking, something I don't need to look at but I can hear, like a podcast or something. When I have those things, I can actually, like, I'm much better, I'm much faster at drawing or whatever I'm doing. I guess the only time I cannot have like 5 things in the background, which is annoying, because like my first instinct as soon as I turn my PC on is I go on YouTube and I put on music video or something, and I cannot do it when I'm editing, and I do a lot of editing, okay? Like, either I'm editing, sometimes I need to edit like a video, which is not that common, but if I'm mixing music, like, who would have known you cannot mix music while you have music in the background? You cannot record music while you have music in the background. It's hard, okay guys, it's hard. But it's fine. I can get over that. I think editing a video that is like visually editing it, I would still have music or something in the background. Like in the sense of like doing animations or that kind of stuff. But if I need to, yeah, I need to edit audio, then they need my full attention. Not with that attitude. Yeah, I should try. Should try mixing music with music in the background. Wow, this one I cut almost perfectly. Yesterday I recorded something and I started doing like a little bit of mixing, but then I didn't fully finish it because then it was time for dinner and then I streamed it later on. Hopefully I can get it done soon enough. Hopefully it sounds okay, which is my main concern. And then I'm thinking about the video. I don't know if I want to make a custom video because it's not easy. Like I need to do a lot of things for it. And I don't know if I want to. It's not like I don't want to. I definitely want to. I don't know if I have the time for it. I feel like one thing you're very good at a lot of things and you can learn to do a lot of things, Kios, but you are never gonna be a video editor. Sorry. I just need to tell you, that's out of the realm of possibilities for you. a music person, a composer, a fucking music editor, a mixer. Yeah, those are not jobs for you, I'm sorry. Nope. not even remotely. I actually like editing videos. I used to do it more often in the past, and recently I edited something that it wasn't for my YouTube channel, it was something else, so you're never gonna see it, but it was my first time editing something in a long time. I didn't remember how to use the program properly, so I asked for some help on that. But yeah, it felt nice. I was like, oh, I missed doing this. Editing is fun. One thing that I want to do whenever I have the time to do it is get all of these rods and put them together and do just like a time. I guess the quality is not the best, which is kind of sad. I wish I had like a second camera or something that was like closer, but I don't really have the means for it. But I would love to have like an edited video of the process, just like one single YouTube video of like, this is the whole process. I actually miss like produced content like that, edited, scripted, lightly scripted sometimes. I've never had like real scripted content, but I remember a long time ago when I would do like film reviews or anime reviews, I would kind of like have the main points down beforehand. Like I knew what I was gonna talk about, and I don't know, I miss doing that kind of content. Both producing it is nice, and then of course it's more digestible for the audience, for the viewer, instead of watching hours and hours of random stream. You get a single, concise, funny video. Because honestly, I often think I'm boring. I don't know, why do you guys even watch me? Like, how can you guys watch me for hours on stream? Isn't it boring? Because personally, I am more used to edited content. I am not. I think there are people who really like, it really depends on the kind of person you are and how you consume the content. Some people prefer like longer, either longer videos or like streams, or like videos with minimal editing. But I am someone who prefers to watch things that have, I wouldn't say like a lot of editing, but they are edited. I like the edited type of content. So if I compare myself to that kind of content, then it comes out as boring to me. But it's probably not in the eyes of people who are used to the slow-paced content. Like, it really depends. Like, if you have it in the background while you're doing other things, then of course longer, slow-paced content is the best because it's long. But if you want just like a bite-sized, funny, entertaining type of thing, like, it's just a completely different concept behind it. I like both, but in different ways. Like, if I sit down to eat, for example, I always have a video on while I'm eating, because yes, I am an iPod kid, and while I'm eating, I cannot watch like a stream while I'm eating, because I need something that's more entertaining than just a stream. I need like a video, like an edited, like overly edited video with like jump scares and zoom in and out, and I need all of the edited content. Oh no, we are out of it. Let me actually put this together. And then I think we can finish this one right now, get another glass of water, and then when I'm out of this, end the stream. That sounds like a good idea. So let's see. Let me actually zoom in. This is not a very easy thing. But you watch food content while you are eating food? Are you crazy? That is not something I would do personally. But yeah, I need that like 15-minute edited videos. While I'm eating, I don't know, I want to watch like kind of anything, to be honest, as long as it's like entertaining enough. Sometimes I watch anime or I watch either anime or like a TV show if I'm in the mood for that while eating. But I wouldn't say that's like something I do very often. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Let me try again. Yeah, I guess this is it. It just feels weird for some reason, but it fits perfectly. Look at this. Whatever this is. Oh! Oh wait, we need a sticker. Sticker time! So the sticker is the Su sticker. Also it's this one. Down here. The red one here. I feel so bad for, if you're watching, hello. I feel so bad for the guy that commented asking for the model kit. He was like, oh my god, where did you find it? I've been looking for one for ages. And I feel so bad because it's like I didn't buy it online, I bought it in a store. So I cannot, like, there's no way for me to help them out and be like, oh, I bought them from this website. There you go. This is where you can get it. It's like, sorry dude, I bought the last one in the store. I didn't really know that. I didn't know this was like a rare item in any way. I had no idea. If I knew that this was a thing that people really want, I would have honestly done, instead of streaming, I would have probably recorded a video so that I can have like a better quality. But whoopsies. So that way, you know, even if you don't have it in your hands, you can still watch the video. I guess that's good. I love doing the 3D effects on camera. Hello? It's not working. Can you see? Well, I'll post a picture. Here it is like a 3D effect. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we're done with this page. And we should move on to the next one. But before we do that, let's hear a word from our sponsor. My ice making fridge. So, be right back. This stream is sponsored by you guys who support me on all the platforms. Your continued support is what keeps the channel going, so keep doing so. If you want more content like this, actually, if you want this, I want to improve on the quality, like, no joke. I want to improve on the quality of these kinds of streams. And if you guys are interested, I could do more of these, because, well, I'm sorry dude, the one that asked me where I got this from. This was the last one of this character, but they have different characters too, so, you know, I could get more. If I have like a little donation goal, I can have them, if you guys are interested. Maybe I could do it as a, again, edited type of content, like maybe have like 2 different cameras, and then just like make it a little bit shorter than this and post it. But it really depends on like what you guys prefer. If you prefer the long ranting, actually building demo stream, or if you want the edited content. We can do all the Dororos. We could do a lot of them. So I'm gonna get the ice and I'll be right back. Let's see if I can do a little be right back screen. Yeah. Okay. Be right back. Let's get back. Actually, I didn't even drink it. I just got it. Oh, also, my brother, he turned off the ice making machine, so there was only one ice. Which, you know, not the best idea when it's summer, but he decided, he was like, oh, there's already a lot of ice, let me turn it off. What? You never have enough ice in summer. I use so much. Oh boy. Wait, we're actually pretty close to the end. Now that I'm looking at this. One ice. Because this whole page, I thought this was all instructions, but look at the last page. It's kind of just like an explanation on like how to put the pieces together, like at the end. So we're actually not that far from the end. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, we have these two, which for now don't yet serve a purpose, but put them there. And let's do this here. So we need a C1, 9 and 10. C2. This is C1, and then we need PC. Again, I hate PC. But we have PC2. We have C1 and PC. Wait, my finger is stuck. So we need the PCF. Which is this one. They're so tiny. One, and hopefully I don't lose it. And then we have C1, 9 and 10, which are these two. I actually have two of them the same. So I suppose I need to do both of them. By looking at this, it says here over here it says ni kumi, supposed to be ni kumi or se, I don't know, ni kumi tsukurimasu. Okay, we need to build two of them. See, I can see. I thought Japanese. I swear. I swear. Okay. Anyways, oh. I wonder what the kumi stands for. I've actually realized something. These soft little pieces are the most annoying to clean up. Pro tip, if you are going to build, and this is a tip for my future self, You don't need to clean them up. These are all just the soft plastic ones are all just mechanical parts. They are gonna go inside anyways, so you don't need to clean them up. They don't need to look nice. So, tip for my future self: don't even bother. What do we have next? Again, 9 and 10. We need 2 of them. Let's go. You see, sometimes you learn things by just doing through the process. This one cut off nicely. What about this one? I know for the future I need the camera to be a lot lower to be able to do this comfortably. So I need to find a way to have my camera lower. These are all gonna be note for the for future self. Do these things differently. Don't do this unless it's very cold outside. Opa. Okay. I guess I'm an old great lady, huh? I have been told by the experts you know, this could be a horror story. This could be my horror story. I've actually seen this person on TikTok, sorry, that said she did those, like, video diaries for herself while she was drunk somehow. She got into this habit of doing it, so I don't know. I don't even know how you do that while you're drunk. But anyways, she would take out her phone and film herself saying, like, to my future self, I am putting this object inside this closet, or something like that. Because I guess she forgets, usually, and she would like lose things, or she would struggle to find them. So it would be just like, I'm putting this here, okay? You see, this is here. She would just like have those in her camera, which I guess is pretty smart. Like, even if you're not drunk, even if you just are bad with remembering very good things. I could use a little something like that. Sometimes I take pictures of my fridge when I have to go grocery shopping, just because I forgot, like, oh wait, did we have that already? So I take a look at the picture. I usually make a list too, but sometimes you see something at the store and you're like, wait, do we have this? By the way, I have to be honest. My skin is not looking great lately because it's so hot and I end up sweating. My skin is really suffering from it. See, there is like literally nothing good about summer. To be honest, if you have air conditioning, it's probably not that bad. You probably don't mind. But the people like me who don't have it, we have to do this. We have to do this, okay? In this house. Ah. Fans are the best. I never really used one till last year. I mean, till this year. Last year I wasn't using one. They are pretty amazing, especially one big like this. You see how big this is? Maybe my hands are small, but I would say this is huge. Look at my keyboard. Okay, it's as long as my keyboard. And so it has like a lot of surface. It's very powerful. Feels good. By the way, I kind of didn't think about the fact that I will have to go to uni soon. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the channel, because I'm definitely not going to be able to post or like especially stream. My streaming time is gonna change for sure, and the frequency of my streams is gonna be different, but we'll work around it. I will find a way to make things work out. I mean, I could do the whole edited content thing, maybe, because that way I can actually put my traveling, yeah, no, like my, like I have to spend time in public transport. I could actually put that time to good use if I could edit the videos, but I don't know. I plan on getting a tablet, like an art tablet thing, probably an iPad. I don't want to use an iPad because I am not really an Apple person. I don't really enjoy using iOS and it's also expensive, to be honest, but it seems to be the best option out there. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say not bad things about the Samsung tablets for drawing, but I don't know, to be honest. I wanted to murder, so I'm in this like group chat with a lot of artists, and I asked, oh, do you guys have any alternatives to the iPad? And this one, fucking Omi, she said, oh, get like a drawing tablet, like in Italian that would be tavoletta grafica, like an actual like drawing tablet one. And I was like, yeah, I mean a portable device, but thank you. It's like, I already have one of those. I mean something that is standalone. I don't need a PC to use it. just plan on sitting in public transportation and using my little tablet to draw. Because as someone who is always like thinking of things that I need to get done, and like planning my days in like weird ways and never really doing, like, I tend to neglect some aspects of my life. For example, my like eating. I tend to neglect cooking, or maybe like cleaning my room. I usually clean other things, like I do the dishes, I clean like the rest of the house, but not really my room, because it's something that only bothers me if it's messy, because that way I have more time to do other things. And so the idea of having to spend a lot of time on public transportation is not sitting well with me. I need to find a way to actually be productive. It's called pencil and paper. You're the second person that replied that way. But let me tell you a little secret. With pencil and paper, you cannot actually produce digital content that is postable on social media, or usable as emotes on Twitch. I know that those are like sad news to tell you, but sadly, with the use of pencil and paper, you cannot make an animated emote on Twitch. Yeah, I know. Tragic. You guys think you're so smart? Think you're so smart being like, you can do the art without a digital device? No, you cannot. Like, yes, you can, theoretically speaking, but you cannot make digital art on paper. And digital art is the thing that I need to make, so like it's not like I can change the rules of physics. I don't know. Like, I don't think there are many artists nowadays that actually use pencil and paper that much. At least not professionally. Maybe they use them to practice, to make some sketches, but like I don't think there's people who sell like traditional physical art as much. Like, they are kind of a niche thing nowadays. Well, art itself is kind of a niche thing anyways, but even more than the digital art. Because, to be honest, the digital art is more commercial. There are many uses for digital art, while sadly traditional art is pretty much just for art, just for decorating or getting looked at. It doesn't have like commercial value as much. Why did this thing not just... Do you remember how I went off about how you don't need to clean these? Maybe you do need to clean them, because I cannot close this up. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, baby. Okay, it's in. And it should move this way. Perfect. Okay, we have one. Now let's do the second one. And then we should be good for today. Porco! Okay, it's fine. I really wanted to get a new graphics card. I was about to buy it. And I probably would have bought it like last week if my brother didn't tell me. Oh, I actually plan on also getting one. So if you want my old one, maybe like you can get mine for extremely low price. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I didn't buy it. Then we went on holidays and then we came back and I was like, oh, so I just asked some random questions about it. Like, oh, is it, what's the size of it? Like, do you think it's gonna fit in my case? And he said, oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, your case is big enough. Like, okay, cool. And then he said, but you know, actually, I'm not gonna get it yet. I'm gonna get it like in a few months. So if you want it now, then you should still buy one. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna buy one then, because I don't want to wait too long. And then I thought about the whole, like, I need a tablet to draw thing, and tablets are expensive. So I guess we're gonna have to say no to the graphics card, at least for now. I really wanted to do a PC upgrade, and then other expenses came into the picture. So no graphics card for me. Okay, let's cool down a little bit. Maybe, you know, maybe in the next few weeks I am just gonna make that one great YouTube video, that one stream that is gonna go viral. You never know. Well, we know that's not gonna happen. And once it goes viral, then I will have money to buy a GPU. Right? I would just like to live, I would just like not have to worry about money. If that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be rich and buy like crazy expensive things, like buy like expensive branded items or anything like that. I guess what, you know, when people say they're like, oh, money doesn't make you happy, like that, there are a lot of rich people that are sad. Well, first of all, clearly you are spending your money wrong. But it's like having too much money doesn't really bring you any like added happiness. But I think having like being comfortable, not having to worry about not having enough money, it does like make people a bit happier in a way. Like, it takes a lot of stress off of you. What do I do? PCG. Like, for example, let's say I had not like billions of followers, but let's say I had enough followers that between like donations and subs and things like that, I could make a couple hundred a month. That's not a lot. That's just very, very small amount of money. that would be enough to actually like okay. I really don't like to talk about money because it's a subject that's like very sensitive and it comes off as spoiled and stuff like that. But realistically, I kind of spent like an hour crying today and yesterday. Because of not being able to afford like rent. So you know, that kind of thing. It's like you don't need a lot of money, but just taking that out of the equation, just being like, okay, I have a house. Like maybe if you have, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I guess people who claim like, oh, money doesn't help, they are kind of being delusional, and I think they are coming from a place of not having had any like difficulties before. I'm trying to clean this up because it's very like messy. Okay, so this is A2 and we need to get number 16, which is up here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it's, I don't know. Like, I fully understand that you can still be sad and have money. Like, I'm not trying to say that you cannot be sad if you have money. But what I'm trying to say is that sadly a lot of people who don't have the money could use a little of it to maybe improve their well-being. To be honest, at least for me, I am just kind of hoping that this whole situation is just gonna be like a momentary thing, temporary situation. But we'll see. Wait! Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Did I ruin it, or is it just built this way? Was it me? No, please. How did I? Oh my god! I completely ruined it. No, I didn't completely ruin it, but it is a bit funny now. It's so hot. It's so hot. look at the thing that I ruined. You see? Oh, really? Can you see this little indent here? It's not really easy to see. It's actually very small. I didn't ruin it. I honestly think that's where I cut it off, actually. It's okay as long as it fits. Okay, but I want it also to look nice, not be all dented and broken. Okay, let's see. How does this one work? This is a different shape, very different from the other ones. Goes in like this. This one's in. And now this one is also in. Perfecto. And then what do we have? What is that? C213. Wait, it says something here. I might need to translate this. It says Muki ni chu chui. Chui. Wait. Muki e This translation is making no sense. Hold up. I kinda need the kanji for it. Okay, let's change keyboard. Like this. Ni. Chui. Pay attention to the orientation. Okay. Muki chui. Thank God I have a keyboard like that. It could actually be like all colored and things, but I think this is relaxing. It's pretty cool. I am cool. Okay, anyways, thank God I have learned hiragana, because otherwise it would have been such a struggle. And thank God this also has furigana on top, because if I just had to somehow figure out the kanji meaning, yeah, that would have been hard. Let's see. I am, that is my Fuyu moment. It's a play on words because Fuyu means winter in Japanese, like the season. I know it's not that funny. It doesn't sound as good as like playing words with winter probably. I always wanted Urkobaya. Sorry, that I've always wanted to have those cool names that people use, like play on words to call their parents and siblings. But I don't have that. I'm actually not creative enough. Like, I've actually tried thinking of ways that I could make like winter and like sister together, like like Onesa, like you know, I like tried with brother and I cannot. I know people have them for like their parents. I don't know, it's just very cute. So if you have any suggestions, I would gladly accept them. No! Not like that. Maybe like... Also it could be with Noctis. Winchester. I should do that. Oh wait, hold up. I can feel my... WinterNoctis. Okay, but Wincest is just me. I'm talking about... Noctis is not too bad, but it is a bit hard to pronounce. Noctis. Noctis. Yeah, you see, it's brother. No, we're trying to decide how to call my sister, not my brother. By the way, I found out from my sister recently that there are people in my family that actually have questioned my sexuality in the past. It's like, what gives you... what? Why? Like, I just find it so funny. Because why on earth would you think that? Like, nothing wrong with it, but I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's so off. Like, where did you get that idea? Oh. It's very funny. I guess they think that because, well, first I don't have a boyfriend, and that's, well, it's like there are just two alternatives. Like either you have a boyfriend or, you know, the answer, or you get the white dog that looks straight at you. You know what I'm talking about? So, well, I guess the dog is looking at me. Okay, so here it says to play close attention. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, you see how there are three little things? That is where I need to pay attention. I need to put this with the three little things and not the other side that only has one. Yeah, maybe on the... Yeah. Okay, it's in. Yay! One in. And now the other one. So paying close attention to where the three little things are. Here. Perfect. Now what? Do we get to actually put together the things that we constructed? No. Okay. No, it's fine. I don't. It's not like I wanted to put these together. No, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. I feel like I should stop here because it's really hot. We can keep going next time. We made a lot of progress, even if it doesn't look like it yet, because we haven't actually put anything together. But we have like two different things over here, and these little boys. So we're gonna have to wait till next week for these. Sorry, I'm like struggling because of the temperature. I'm kind of like those I've seen these about like jokingly, like gay men saying things like you know, sexuality is not a choice, because if it was a choice, why would I be into men? As if like men, the worst thing on the planet. I didn't choose to like men. And that was, you know, kind of funny. That is how I would react. But, well, you know, not me, but still. Have you seen me enjoying women? I feel bad because it sounds like I hate women. I actually don't, okay? I'm not trying to be that kind of person that is like, I am not like other girls, I don't have girlfriends. I just grew up in a male-dominated environment, hence why I have the hobbies that I have and the friends that I have. I'm sorry. Like me too. I would love to have girlfriends because they seem nice, but at the same time I am not nice. So I understand they don't like me because I very much have the male mentality when it comes to friendships. Because once again, I grew up surrounded by guys. So the way I build friendships is, I guess, closer to that of a man. You know the whole thing about it's normal for guys to make fun of their friends in a joking way. You insult them. You never directly show affection to your friends. You're not like, oh, I love you so much, you are my best friend, hearts, and all of that. You are usually like, you fucking idiot. In brackets, you are my best friend. Like, it's just a different way of like acting towards your friends. And I feel like maybe a girl that is not used to that thinks I'm simply an asshole and they don't like the way that I am. They also might, like, I've seen a lot of people talking about pick me girls, or like not the girly girls, not the girl's girl, it's a different thing, and basically saying like, oh, those girls that put down other women in front of guys to make themselves look better. And like, I get some people are actually just like that, they do it for attention, like those people exist, but people like me also exist, people that put down others in front of the friend group because it's a joke. That's how we joke around as friends. So I feel like if I was in a similar environment, they might put me in the category of, oh, she's a pick-me girl, she's doing this for the male attention. And it's like, no, I don't really want the male attention, I just want it to be funny, I guess. Yeah. It's also okay to love your homies. Yeah, I'm all for homies love, you know, it's I'm all for it. I'm all for the I'm giving you guys too much. I'm all for the homies love. Definitely. I think guys should be more open to the showing a little bit of affection towards their friends, being a little bit more open emotionally towards their friends. But also there is nothing bad about not wanting to do that. You know, you might not feel comfortable sharing your emotions too much. You might prefer to have a more ironic approach to friendships and be more like, haha, you fucking idiot. Because some people just don't really, they prefer to joke around, and that's fine. So we should just, everyone is okay. You don't need to put people into those boxes like, oh, you are a pick-me girl if you have male friends, or if you behave this way, you are doing it for attention. Because yeah, personally, I don't think I do it for attention. I don't want the attention, to be honest. So I just want to be seen. Well, I guess this can be pick-me girl mentality, but I unironically just want to be one of the boys. Like, I don't want guys to give me special attention. I don't want to be, especially like, I don't, in a group of friends, I don't want to be the one to have I don't want people to look at me romantically. Like, I literally just want to be one of the guys. Like, please just treat me like part of the group. I don't want any special attention, but I also don't want to be like, let's say, like special attention in the sense of like, oh, she is a girl, she is different from us, we are gonna treat her differently. I just wanna, you know, just a normal friend group, please. Do not perceive me, do not look at me, do not think of me, do not talk to me. Like, I mean, don't like bully me and ignore me. No, I mean like in a friend group. Please, I want to be part of the circle when you guys talk and make jokes. I don't want the jokes to be directed at me or for anyone to look at me while they're saying things. Like, I just want to participate passively. Is that okay? I want to lurk. I want to lurk in real life. I want to be there. I don't want people to think badly of me. Like, I don't want to have like any type of negative. I don't want people to have a negative perception of me, but not even a positive one. Like, just don't perceive me. Just act like I'm not there. It's fine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm asking way too much. Like, look at me. I am building this thing with gloves in summer, and I have a little choopy here. So yeah, yeah, I deserve it. Please bully me. That's sad. It's better for me to go and just shower under. Just, you know, just die. I'm dying. I'm sweating. It's time to go. I will be back next week sometime, maybe Sunday. I'm not gonna promise anything. Look out for a schedule, look out for news. Again, for this, hopefully temperatures are gonna drop next week, so we can have also snack reviews. So. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and WinterNoctis. Bye bye, matane.